who you think you guys are?
Yeah, I think it's indicative of who we are as a team. There's way too much experience and talent to, go through a whole season of kind of what the last 2 months look like.
What's it like having Jeremiah back as part of this bullpen? Obviously, is it
Crucial, yeah, crucial. I mean, punch in the side, still getting his legs under him, but yeah, it's having another guy down there that we can trust, and we trust all our guys, but it's somebody that we've thrown in high leverage a lot, and maybe that allows somebody, especially like Marhone, to manage the workload a little bit more and allow him to be better as we get down the stretch. He's already really, really good, but like anything, he's pitched a lot for us. So being able to give him a day today and have Jeremiah for the 8th was huge.
You've been hitting 104 these past 2 days. What's behind the low extra?
It's hot. I don't know. Yeah, I try not to think about it too much. The ball's coming out well, crisp, body feels good, so just everything's syncing up. I like where we're at.
being able to win the last 2 series, sweep the last 2 teams, does that give you a little relief knowing this impending deadline at all and that you might be staying?
No, I don't think we live in terms of relief. We're very much like, that's our game plan coming into every series, is have that expectation to win. And, like I've told all of you before, is like we're focused on today and we got tomorrow and the rest of the week. It's fruitless to sit here and worry about much of anything besides today for yourself and for your team.
How nice has it been to then see that, though, show up for this stretch?
Yeah, no, I mean, this is the last 2 months of the year. This is when, good teams separate themselves from, teams hanging around. We see it every single year. Teams that have a lot of talent, and I think that's what the experience in this locker room kind of offers, is that guys have been around for the stretch, seen what it's taken to play a complete 6 months of baseball, healthy, competitive, make the adjustments that need to be made. Whereas guys with lots of experience might, kind of see themselves coasting to the finish line, and not by effort, just by, output.
Greg said to get really creative with the rotation situation. How rewarding was it like today, just to fly out?
Yeah. I mean, 2 big bulk outings from Hart and Canning could get us through 6. And it's not a traditional setup by any means, but whether we've thrown the ball well or not over the course of this season, we do have a lot of guys that possess a lot of skills. So putting them in situations that maybe don't allow them to think as much, just to go rely on their abilities, I think has been really good lately.
Had to get the bad ones out first. Had to walk the first guy. I was too excited. But I'm very blessed and grateful to be back with the boys and ready to get back to work.
The rehab process you had and kind of the prep leading up to this moment, what was that like and getting back to this?
It was good, man. Patience. Of course, I want to be back out here and just doing what I can for the boys. I missed a lot of time that I expected, but just, I can't rush. At the end of the day, it's in God's hands and He's in full control. I'm just here along to go with the ride, and I'm just glad to be back.
For the Pen to pull through, really the whole team to pull through, be a game and a half back of a wild card spot, just from your lens, what have you seen from these guys that have stepped up?
It's been huge, man. Seeing this bullpen, seeing the guys, keep fighting. No matter what, if we're down, we still go. And seeing the vibes here too, they're still there. That's a good thing about this locker room, and just the brotherhood that we have here is we're able to pick each other up, and the vibes are good here, always.
Potentially big issue is the timing of your return, considering state of this vacation, all the way out there, and also the agreement this month.
Wait, what was that again?
How big is the timing of your return, considering the state of the bullpen, how these guys are being used?
I'm just gonna answer that as it's good to be back. I mean, I know the deadline's coming soon, so I try not to pay attention much of that. At the end of the day, we're here to win ball games. For some cases, throughout the years, it's unfortunate that we got to say bye to some brothers of ours and welcome new ones. But we're here to win games, and it's more of the story. That's it. Whatever it takes.
How encouraged were you by the way you bounced back from that first walk and finished on a really strong note?
It was good. After I got that strikeout on the next guy, it just felt like a big relief. I was like, okay, let's breathe now, and just get back to it. some things are going to happen like that. You know, there's been times where I've given up first hitter home runs and I get out of it. You know, that's part of the game, and I have to just keep my head up, be strong, and go out there and try to finish it out.
You know, pregame, Spider-Man just to make the stuff just smash it.
No, that's actually cool. I didn't know. You know, at the end of the day, you know, they're in charge. You know, I'm just blessed and happy to just, you know, I didn't care how long it was going to take. I'm just very grateful for the staff that have worked with me, the training staff in Arizona, the training staff in El Paso, you know, just, and here too, you know, they take good care of us. They're very patient with me, and just grateful. You know, I wouldn't be where I'm at today without them, and they've helped me every step of the way, and I feel stronger, I feel better, and all thanks to them, you know.